Hey there, rock stars. Sarah Rockin' Robbins here with a brand new Back to Business series. You know, the kids are back to school, so it's time to get back to building your business bigger than ever before. This month, I'm going to train you on my hottest techniques to build a big network marketing business that you can be proud of. Now, make sure that you subscribe to our newsletter at sarahrobbins.com so you don't miss a beat. Today's topic is virtual events. You know, a lot of times I get inquiries, how do you do a virtual event? Are they effective? What do you do? What platform works the best? Well, technology is changing all the time, so I'm going to share with you today the technology that we're using on our personal team to build a big business via way of technology. Facebook events, Skype, Google Hangouts, etc. Where do you go? What do you do? Well, today I hope to make that question much simpler for you. Now, you know, I do want to say first and foremost, nothing replaces the live event. I've got a business partner on my team named Natalia. She built a 6-figure income in 6 months in her company. Results not typical, but what I will tell you is this. She worked really hard, put in the effort, put in the time, and she hosted a ton of events. Started in a church basement, to a coffee shop, to a bigger coffee shop, to a clubhouse, to a bigger clubhouse, to a small hotel, to a big hotel. Now their meetings can have hundreds of people at it. What is the beauty of events? Well, you excite people and invite them to hear more. It creates duplication, and that really is, you know, the key to success in building a solid, sustainable business within our profession. So Natalia made it simple for her team. Next week, we've got another event, invite your friends. And they would show up, and Natalia would give a brief presentation, just some videos, some stories on the product, the business, etc. And they grew a really massive organization. They really grew a groundswell in their area. Now you may be thinking, so what do I do if my team is all over the country? Or I moved and I've got friends all over the globe. Well, it is simple with today's technology. Today I want to talk to you about how to leverage Facebook events. So creating an event is very simple. It is as simple as setting up an event page and then inviting members of your team and having them invite their guests, whether it's happy customers who maybe would get some product knowledge, but also information on the business. They may invite friends, family, prospects, previous prospects, etc. And maybe you host these on a monthly basis for your team. Now, it's really important that you train your team members with Facebook events that they have to click going. They have to accept the invitation. Otherwise, when it comes time for the event, they won't see the presentation. The second thing is teach your team who to invite and how to invite. Gone are the days that you just mass add everybody on your friends list. It's so impersonal. And nobody really knows what's going on anyways. I personally don't check my Facebook events, but if somebody adds me to something, I'm sorry, but I feel like I'm being spammed. An invitation has to come with a personal conversation. So after you add somebody or invite somebody to the event, make sure to follow up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Hey, just wanted to let you know that I am launching my business via way of technology this date, this time. I would love to have you as my personal guest. We're doing a virtual beauty bash or whatever you choose to call it. We're doing some fun giveaways, no appointment necessary, but I would love to have your support. It would mean the world to me. Can I count on you? Now that's what our team did. You know, we have a skincare product, so it was a virtual beauty bash. And we gave away designer goodies like Kate Spade, Tory Burch, Kendra Scott. Now if you have a small team and you don't have a budget for something like that, why not create a pot where everybody pitches in toward a prize? Maybe there's some sort of fee that for everybody to participate, and that's where you accumulate a pot for prizes. Or what if everybody donates something that you just keep in a pot for prizes? You know, I used to work in the beauty industry as a freelancer, and I will tell you, whenever there was freebies, free giveaways, it always drew a crowd. So that's kind of how you get people in. You know, virtual beauty bash, designer giveaways, no appointment necessary. They can watch live from the comfort of their home, favorite glass of wine, in their PJs if they so wish. It's just a fun way to network and to get involved and to learn more about what you're doing. So how does the event look? How does it go? What do you do? It's super simple. presentations are all about telling stories. I always say as professional network marketing leaders, we are paid storytellers. I sit behind my camera just like this. So in the event page, I know some groups will train, do PowerPoints, do posts, do videos, do this, do that. I actually am much better on the cuff, and I just want it to be fun and relaxed, and I want it to be live. In fact, this is how I launch a new business partner remotely. I'll sit behind. By the way, you can only do Facebook Live right now on an iPhone or an iPad. So in the Facebook event, it will give you an option if you're on your phone to go live. It's just like when you're pressing, and you can test this by the way, create a dummy event page, and then you'll see when you pull it up on a phone or an iPad, the option where you would write a post, like a status update, to go live, and just practice a little bit. So I hit go live when the time is ready. And by the way, if you start at, let's say 9 p.m., you want to teach people at 9 p.m. to refresh their page so they see you go live. And I sit behind my iPhone or my iPad and I tell a story. I share my story. Why am I doing my company? What is my reason why? And why am I so excited about it? I tell my company story, a little bit about it and what it is we're doing and who we're looking for. And then I tell our product story, what makes us so unique. I'll share my story, the features and benefits of the product and the success that I've had with them. And then I'll do a product presentation. I'll hold up the products behind the screen. I'll tell people more about each one. And the cool thing is, this is how we do our giveaways. I'll say, if you're interested in such and such products, shout out below, and we're gonna do a drawing right now for the Kendra Scott Prize. And I'll have a member of my team watching, a guest who shouts out below, and we do a little drawing for the Kendra Scott Prize. They have to message us later with their address. And so I'll kind of go through all the products and do the shout outs that way periodically. And that's how we do the prizes and we do the giveaways. Now at the end, the close is the most important part. If you don't close your events, it leaves people feeling a little awkward and they've got that question like, what do I do next? So at the very end, that's where we do our call to action. I talk about how they can get the products and how they can get the best benefits through our discount programs. If they want 10% off, free shipping, this is the way to buy, get back to the person who invited you on, get all of your questions answered. And you know what, if you place an order tonight, they might have a little special for you. Ask them. And we might agree on something, with our team that they might do some sort of gift with purchase that they might offer on their own. Now, if you enroll in the next 24 hours, our team is offering this. You might consider doing some sort of incentive if they decide to join your team. Now, don't miss out. Get back to the person who invited you on. Get all of your questions answered. Remember, in order to get what you don't have, you have to be willing to do the things you've done before. You won't be alone in doing them. There's a whole team of qualified people waiting to help you succeed. So decide today to trade some part-time hours for more full-time life, and you too can watch your life change in ways that up until tonight you only imagined they could. You get the drift, right? The call to action really is teaching them how to buy and the best discounts and program that your company offers. And then of course, why now is the time to join your team and get back to whomever invited you on. And if you enroll in the next 24 hours, they're offering this special, or a team is offering this special. Now keep in mind, you always want to tell them about your distributor discount, right? The way they can get the products at the best possible discount and earn some money by sharing the results simply by sharing the results with other people is through that program. So ask the consultant who invited them on all about the program. Now, I teach my team during these events, these need to be fun and interactive. Remind your team, this is not the time to post training questions, but when they hear me talking about this product, that's a cue for them to share stories by commenting in the live feed about people who are using that product and getting great results. I also tell them to make sure that they're watching for their guests who might have questions as well. Or when I say shout out below, if you're one of the people interested in this product, we're going to enter you in to win some Kate Spade. They're watching for their guests who might be shouting out below, so they know to follow up after the event. Oh, you're interested in such and such? I would love to tell you about it. Guys, I can't speak highly enough about virtual events when they're done the right way. Make sure you teach your team how to excite and personally invite. Run your event as a way to really tell stories. Keep it interactive, informative, short, and fun. And most importantly, remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. These events are a great way to bring your team together for some national training and really learning how to present your story. But it's also a great way for your customers to get more education, and who knows, they might see how much fun your team's having and want to join you, but also for new people to learn more as well. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope today's training really blessed you and your business. Be sure that you share it on your team pages and go ahead and tag a friend. This is Sarah Robbins from sarahrobbins.com. You'll find more comments and suggestions about today's topic over on my blog, again at sarahrobbins.com. Rock on, rock stars.